Shalom. This is your brother Yakal, La Ha Kwatata from Wichita, Kansas. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the men of Great Millstone, the men of GMS, the Ruel, and peace, love, and salutations to the elect of Israel, of Yasharallah. All right. The topic of this lesson is going to be about the law, statutes, commandments, all right, are not just Leviticus and the book of Deuteronomy, okay? It's all over the Bible, all right? The Lord's commandments and laws are written throughout the Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament, and the Apocrypha, okay? All right? Because what sparked this topic was me meditating on the last time I was out there on the highways and byways. And this Jake, I told him that the law, statutes, and commandments are throughout the whole Bible. And he was like, no, it's just Leviticus and Deuteronomy. And he didn't agree with me. I'm like, and at the time, I didn't have no precepts on the top of my head. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a lesson about that right now, So this is Revelation. All right, this is not the book of Leviticus. This is not the book of Deuteronomy. This is the last book of the Bible, Revelation 14:9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. All right. So the Lord commands us to not take the mark of the beasts. Okay. All right. The Revelation 13 and 16 micro C-hip. Okay. Implantable device. Okay. The Lord commands us not to take. All right. Take it. Okay. Let me get it. Revelation 13 and 16. The book of Revelation 13 and 16 says, and he causeth both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay? And that's talking about this. This thing, okay? This is going to be made mandatory for you to take, all right? Or you're going to be ostracized from society, shot, killed, put in a FEMA camp, okay? This is going to be made mandatory, man, okay? And they're making them smaller now, Okay, the technology is getting better, okay? All right? This is what the Bible is talking about. The mark of the mark of the beast, okay? This is it right here. And the Lord commands us not to take it. That's a commandment. If you take this, you're breaking the commandments of the Lord, okay? So that's a commandment, all right? In the book of Revelation, all right? Let's go to the first book of the Bible, all right? The first chapter, all right? This is a commandment, okay? Genesis 1 and 29, it says, and Yahweh said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. All right? The Lord is telling us all the herbs, plants, fruits, the herbs, not smoke them. All right, that's a commandment in the first chapter of the first book of the Bible. Okay, so there's more than just the commandments, the laws in the book of Leviticus and Deuteronomy. It's all over the Bible, man. All right. I'm not excluding the book of Leviticus and Deuteronomy. I'm just saying, there's laws, statutes, commandments throughout the whole Bible. And that Jake he was disagreeing with me. Okay. And I thought it was very edifying. I thought it would be a very edifying lesson to do. Okay, this is John 13:34. It says, a new commandment. This is in the New Testament, man. A new commandment. Okay. Is this Leviticus? Is this Deuteronomy? This is John 13:34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. Okay. Okay. So the Lord is saying, because we all know that if you love the Lord, you're going to keep his commandments. And the Lord wants us to love each other, the other brethren in this truth. Okay. Your fellow neighbor, your fellow brother, brothers and sisters in this truth, your fellow Israelite brother and sister. All right. And how do you do that? By treating them according to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. As the Lord loved you, all right, as you love the Lord, you love your brother and your sister, okay, the same way, all right, by treating them according to the commandments of Yahweh Shemi Shai, which the commandments of the Lord are throughout the whole Bible. That's what this precept is talking about. Because these Christians will say, these Christians don't even listen to these Christians, okay? They don't got the truth, okay? Matthew 4:4, it says, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, okay, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh. That's including the whole book, not just the Old Testament, okay, not just the New Testament, but out of the whole book, out of every word of Yahweh Shemi Shai. So the law, statutes, and commandments, which this scripture itself is a commandment, okay? The law, statutes, and commandments are throughout the Bible, okay? And the Apocrypha, the New Testament, the Old Testament. Yes, obviously in Leviticus and Deuteronomy too, okay? It's just Leviticus and Deuteronomy, they focus solely on the law, statutes, and commandments, okay? But there's laws, statutes, and commandments of the Lord throughout the Bible too. Okay, so hope this was edifying to the elect of Yahweh Shemi Shai.